What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Mike Clevenger. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Here's the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. The wind to kick the pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it hits the fence. Garrett into second, and he's got a double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Gehrig. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now, number 50, the American League leader in RBIs this year. That one ripped left field. And gone! That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Roberto Clemente will hit next. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So digging in, Reggie Jackson. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. And that gets down into the gap. Clemente makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. That puts him on the brink of one of baseball's most sacred marks. He's now 1 game away from matching DiMaggio's 56 game hitting streak.
Yeah, and I don't know how this guy can even grip the bat when he's at the plate right now. This is a once-in-a-century record he's chasing, and He gets up there and just keeps taking care of business day after.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 6-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mike Clevenger will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jimmy Lambert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. Big-time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man aboard, and up next for New York, Jorge Posada. Line drive, caught. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Lou Gehrig.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He circles the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 8-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Yeah, the batter now, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. That was a moonshot. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 9-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. Backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first. Now it's the power speed combo, number 50. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0, and their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
White Sox going with a new arm, Joe Kelly. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Base is empty, one away. Roberto Clemente, the next. To hit, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first with one gone, and now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. That one is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 14-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. So many times the sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ken Griffey Jr. singled and scored his first time. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 15-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Jose Ruiz.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season, and they add a run. It's 16-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And caught on the warning track.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. He's already homered in this game. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh my goodness, and that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Next to hit, Don Mattingly. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. On to the bottom of the first. The Yankees lead it 17-0. Welcome back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nolan Ryan. Singy, the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Bottom of the first. Here's Tim Anderson. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And there's a ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full. Righty to the plate. Stays alive.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Right through there, got him. And now one away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. That's in there. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Number 1 stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's a speed threat, number 50. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's a big power threat. Reggie Jackson. That one ripped right center field. And that ball is gone. That one felt good. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 20-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Garrett Crochet.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
man aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 22-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. The Rockets one to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 23-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Lou.
Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Ohtani around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 50.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 50. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now that's a base hit as a run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One away, runners at first and third. Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered way back there. And gone. All muscle to center field. His second home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 28-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up next, Derek Jeter.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That smash towards center. Gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One down. Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter now, Lou Gehrig. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's another double for him. His 5th hit of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
New pitcher on now, Liam Hendricks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second with one away. And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Lined into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they extend their lead.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is number 50. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Mattingly grounds second on his way to third. The relay across is the runner from first. And the lead continues to grow. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Left field, way back there. Benintendi going back on it. And that one is going to go.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And up next for New York, Reggie Jackson. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ken Griffey Jr. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Gone!
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now here is Shohei Ohtani. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a rocket out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that will end the inning. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy number 50. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Robert now. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That one's in there, 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Strike 2. He goes down looking. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. Hendricks, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's a native of Australia. Hendricks back to work. Rips that one to right. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down. Number 50 getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. And a major milestone is right around the... Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases one more time in his great career. A very special swing of the bat.
Yeah, Boog, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments. When a guy makes his way into the 400 home run club, he's going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this ball game. It's a rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform throughout his career.
So digging in, Reggie Jackson. That one hammered center field. Robert going back on it. Racing back some more. Got it! Leaping catch robs a homer.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
And up next for New York, Derek Jeter.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Pitching change here, Aaron Bummer.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Bummer deals. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Breaks his bat and pops it up. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. And now Yohan Moncada. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That one fouled off. Moncada in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one ripped, and it is gone.
See how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it. In the cage, but you'll take the result.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Tim Anderson struck out looking at his first at bat. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
And a pitch. And ball one.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 3 innings complete. Major League Baseball is on the show. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Line drive, and it stays fair. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. That's hard hit in the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Don Mattingly. That one carrying. And out of here.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Number 50 now at the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. And it goes just foul.
There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field.
The pitch. Strike two.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other four tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Roberto's #1 tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though. Tremendous opposite field power. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Base is empty, one away. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. And foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Robert ranging back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Two outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Slapped foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Fouled off to the right. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So up next, Jorge Posada. That one ripped. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Lou Gehrig digs in now. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Two outs, nobody on. And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. Line drive. Oh, he dropped it. And it bangs up against the wall. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. He comes on for the 35th time this year. So digging in, number 50. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the left fielder, Roberto Clemente. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Reggie Jackson. This one smoked out to left. And the inning is over. But they scored 12 times with an offensive onslaught. Back here on the south side, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Andrew Benintendi. A little bit low.
You know, these White Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's a big power threat. Number 1 struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now it's the power speed combo, number 50. Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Here on the south side, we go to the top of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, way back there. And that one is out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And up next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Digging in, Jorge Posada. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Junior on at first, nobody out. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that ball is out of here.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's a speed threat, Shohei Ohtani.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Out towards left center. Benintendi moving under it. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Lou Gehrig will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Don Mattingly. That one the other way. Anderson to first. Third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Eloy Jimenez now. The right-hander back to work. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
0-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Robert batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And the righty deals.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Hader back to work. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here's some real power at the plate. Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped on a line to center. Robert racing over to make the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next for New York, Reggie Jackson. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Derek Jeter. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Jackson coming home. He'll score, and they extend their lead. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Out there to center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. Jimmy Cordero gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That's in for a strike. Cordero, the tall righty, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out to center. Junior makes the grab, 1 down. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. The solo homer his first time. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's a 1-1. That one to first. Mattingly takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground, right side. Mattingly. He'll do it himself, and that is the inning. And welcome back. And now, Don Mattingly. The pitch. Into center. Robert hustling after it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away. And up next for New York, number 50.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach. Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees.
Line drive. And Benintendi able to make the grab. So digging in, Reggie Jackson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
In the air, center field. Robert moves under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side, leading off, Andrew Benintendi. New pitcher for the Yankees, Wandy Peralta.
Number 58.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Taps softly to the right side. Mattingly takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Number 1 steps to the plate for the White Sox. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is number 50. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
This ball's chopped on the ground. In there safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
0-1. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Garrett. Over to first. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On the ground right side. Moncada tossed to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was
Bottom of the Eighth, and now it's Luis Robert. Michael King taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Strike two. Got him looking. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here is Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the ninth, and now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Hader back to work. Well struck right field. Banks off the wall. Cut off, throw to third. And he's out easily.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig. Robert snags it for the second out. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yasmani Grandal. Jonathan Loaisiga comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Popped up. Jeter hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one. 0-1. Loaisiga, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. At the belt and fires. On the ground. Slings to first, and they take care of Anderson for the out. Andrew Benintendi steps up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And an orange.